is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Ahaya Boadu TV, yama munyina kwaba. Okatakyie free from mensa. Ana asori. Ai, one Kwaku menu beef no. NC you partenade ose enkoda because oshen level no wo na so tiba from say crew say one Kwaku menu de omo ho ba be fore anua pe ni integrity baba from enti Kwaku menu e bi owo no low debi baby ono pagya na mudrum akodui na asemo kan ya manfo etwetwe aso a yenso ye pese wotini bi ne say ose Kwaku menu cocaine business awoye na woku amanfo ne suku mu no se wonim na wo daso dina temo social media obe expose no asamaba asama Okatakyie kanu no Kevin tira de nso ba o se mo fa Kevin bra Kevin de mene ne ba ye so pa uye no sinchen a picture bi nso trend say an ba omia na wote ne sitting room na ensa esisi na ne wine ne no so ba omia ni Kevin tira nso de woni ntoro de chese I say 6.5 no yenko tie ja Okatakyie fifa mensa etoye
fa sanko ko hwede mi no ne beto so na afi Ghana fo no ani side what agovi omo ye no omo se obi atwe camera no asi nani no wo twa madapa ne ade no de nka kwase bia betimi abie na no nka na you don't need intellectual firepower to do that say wo ye ne we no agimi no ye agimi fo hene na we ye kwase ahene ne anu jama obi a obetimi aye obetimi aka no omo ye na manfo na efrem Danny from Kokori de fo mienu nso so na me manfo no ahwade na ya bring finality to the issue more fire ovina me chiechie bia enu ayi for man ayi makola for man wo mo from wo hene em so wonim so wo hene na odu wa no betu wo ye num no kura nyame anim ni se we no ankoye sa na menim se Ghana fo emu no kura yemfa goro nyina nto kwamba fo abranti se me de menim so ye comedy ni ade ma manfo no esere nti na ma adwen yem so omubu ni kakra na wo hwe nipa efre no omfra Kwaku Alex Kwaku Boaten enen no po frɛ wo se ai wo hene kai we de ne ho onwuno kuma ne ko nam se makola fo ma no ye ne mo frɛ se wo hene wei no se dabi wo hene yesra wonya ansa no a ye nti o so ni bi makola fo no no me no so hene ha di abranche ya kuranti memene nde di animu bra ne ya to kente papa ne ade guo na ya famfra mo mu hu se dwomfo ma no ya hene no more fire makola ba no ti we Saturday ye ko makola ye no mu kodi nkomo ofi hene an wo ye ne ade na de ye me nwanwa ye former Ashanti regional chairman of the party. Menkasa ne hoda menim no chairman mankwa. Anu mo wa na number bi afrɛ me more than be de ho. Na wo ye no text dey say me din di so chairman mankwa na former Ashanti regional chairman mankwa ebuo. Na me friend back enu kwa na me ye zoom ni loyal ladies ya me friend back. Me dem dwe say obi na di asema koto na nim say o friend say ai kai wo hene. Dabi minimum da na me hunu da achi o se me yire kura hunu wo a hunu de wonye pepepe mesre gata we de enti kai dabi wonka hukura no fire na sente sadia anka de wokoko asa dabi kotin ka de me ye nukuru mu kobi
oheni timsu
wei de ne na chiachi asase de abobo ayi podua hu de ka me ye no na mponkompo hwirita ne mfue ne nso ne no na meme betena ma wo kasa wo ba besua ye no wo de kasa na be intimidate me how is that possible me kasa habo abra wo nya santini na ma me education kakra wo ye wo mo ya mo se wo no na cs wo ya santini no wo ye no wo se ye wan hwan ankyere ye wura santini to wonya hene wo ya santini kura kan kasa teach him Every say ya two way. So when you want him no year. Certain that be a powerful chair, and I'm going to rule over you. I'm going to abuse you in my voice. Yakas will be a strike yura. Am I in near 66? One more pet in the strike yura. It's your Santia Hiniano. Santia Hini said to Tuna Yakasi. If you are not by my head, now Santia Hini Abrempon. Yentia was Santia Brempon said, and Kunyabi was ordinarily not common Santia Hini the transit. Now she have formed me a Santi a year a kingdom new. And ye live to the status of a mine. So bit said, my a bant my hen. Ordinarily on your mind. Now, so I'm so yes, and taking any continent, ye elevated to the status of my hen. It will no strike to the now don't think one knows ordinarily on your mind. Now she elevated to the status of my hen. Strike to the Nasabi, Obetiwo, now we are more saying we are more saying and shrine Chirura, or shrine Chiragona mine. It was you are more saying and shrine Chirura, one young, no, I'm going to send it here. Oh, him, more at the form. If so free, Abram Pomfonoswa, no, I buy the crew for. Now, Fred the Crofonwa. Now, if you want one matrankunya, it took a do the cra. You will just say, you will say, you will say. Now, me cost you educate him on Sumushia. Was a Yokohina, dear baby. So, what's your idea? Oba say, a fretty, true mentry. Yakasa Kaya Santia him for. Oba free true mentry. Kobini a Memphi. Otia can take. Ebesu Bria Boa. Now, me catch us a no more Yokohina, a gentle only Munyan Sensia. Teach them. So many entry. I course kui. Just a boss Santia him for dear. Obo Modino. No more Yakohine. This is why we need Yaha. Now, don't mind he did Doma Kunyana. Still, what's why you're doing a piece? I don't want Prediana. Fire. If I hear an original one, no. Now, Musimunti, Onsia, one next year. I come who you can deem Manu dear. Ovi, I can't want out to swim you one from men. Can you be an war one about? But you think, Media, and then the American say, Govie, you need Bremano. Said you need Pemuni Krumo, no more Fremier, Chemamanqua. I want you to go for us when you know so with the uncle, Kasama president, Kasama president, not where you come this year, and look who you are. On Fanny Jensen, now we know or per quandia, ye said, oh, here, Baku saw the hay, Cocoridi, one also going to say, when they barb the step, and I when you can't be wretched. Eti kofi metiemwa de omuni emre bi Bible ni mu ana omo yese Yesu Kristo ye na kopie Pontius Pilate eti na na meba no me dress as Pontius Pilate eti mu de awudifo ani akromfo ya bagina mani mu dia ani asa de Pilato ka kire ai Jewfo no se kofi yi afi bia mo wo aye afasha me yama mo se meja nipa baako amamo no mo awakobo na senuam ana se wono so be fa free eti minya Yesu Kristo mamo ana se Barnabas ye na dodo ne tiam se yewura yempe wei na mum yepe Barnabas Ubetie makola for me say ohine dabi yempe wei we de gya no me mo na senduam mo social media ho a kobi ne ma ne to dun so gu ne so social media e buru no tetente so kanya nsasam kire no wantie nti momfa wei no kokohwede no de na left momfa ne nko na monko bona senuam social media ma no moda monko tetente so ngune so what wei de won fata ne mom no fake doctor na boyfriend no wono de Barnabas ye nyanya no Barnabas se no adwene ye se me bejawo ma watimi afa akire we be distract me we ntimi distract me we koke adwuma we nyina nke be ka kire man ontimi distract me enkola wo kum wo mu ni suku mu di nyina nke be ka kire man ontimi distract me enti ho hia munyini free ho na mo fa ne nko mo we ya senuam wo social media na me fa Barnabas nyima wate
more fire
to wo minyanya Sadia na so hwire nyanya monyi we ha dani you free munya ko we ya paso ni free no ti abranche wo free ne ko de opese obeka bia beka we nu hu bre unyama no kasa ni petitira frame na ye ma fere kura ampo ma fere papa bi nam ko dru makola wono ne se de ma ne be boaje me so ne ade no na mbe hunu se Okatakyie no ye ma ne Okatakyie hey o say No, but at the end of the day, I cannot, reduce myself to his pedestal. He doesn't belong to any pedigree. Not as though when I come head to head or tete-a-tete with him, he can speak anything sensible. Kwaku dia make him on but at the end of the day, why? Because when I want to engage you, I will change the discourse. I will take you away from a year baby, and I will take you very far. We drew rule over you. That is the ego tactics. I don't have your time. I've respected the people, the prominent people who have called me from rank and file of our nation, impressing on me that I should not engage you in any, because it will reduce the pedigree I've built myself to. And you mean you about Kote, GHP, Rashad, Nyabako. What can you say? Ketro was one here. At the end of the more money here, no way they more go. What can you say? Me offer simeti, ade. Mo fa no konko bona. O say, Kwame. Mo fa we konko na say. Dani yefri so.
Dani yi na no.
No, what's that fear? You free so.
You free ho.
I think be free. Eti makola mo form man nyina mo fa nche yi. Do me form man nyina mo fa nche yi. Kejetia. Na mon twena boso. Me won so mo twena boso left right center.
Go fire.
Mon twena boso. What? Edu ba bia munya ne skate ne hwe. Mon pam no. Tinta so mu so. Oni hwe. So as politics no be.
See do about politics.
No one be.
Na paso na TC.
Mo ba ya no se mo ye de ya ke mo kosi opposition. Agobi. Mo ba ya kan na mutie ya ne se ka mo so opposition. Subanfun subantantan over the period Kovi. Ya me na koyese. As a political party for me it has become a conduit. It has become a vehicle through which criminals find their way into it and they use it to siphon the people's money, expecting some of us to what? Come and protect them whilst you are committing crime against the people. I will not be part of it. Etimu de mun resume. Ni ewia e bedin kobo. Wo mo ye no mo busa se. Ayi na ayi ababa we gift to worry. Me yonko pa no no. No mo yese. Kadeche na na gift to worry asem no won ka bi. Dia me can say gift to worry. We are man for no. Esika. Aban bi am for ntum.
Precisely.
More fire.
Mama ya ka no
Let them know.
Say gift to worry. Say Mustafa wan obi aba no obewia manfo ni sika aban no chenwa on fa ntum
Pepe.
dem mom de be ka so ne say attorney general no court ni nya media wanya nsem hu no awodi ade ba no
Change cameras.
Cameras.
wanya evidence anya fact no anya court of public opinion ade manfo ne ba fa court and when you prove it with evidence and fact ye no ahye court abegina enso me buni pa ha
Papa bi.
attorney general de wo ye yini ade ne ade ba no me de onko wi amanfo no kasa me mama support obana se support o mabusa o wi asai say 500 million na be mam say na wontimi mama be 200 million kwai na ko fa nke to abrem say ka de che koko defend ma kwa frifa kama jimi chempe say me ko defend corruption there then it must be worth it. Other than that I won't defend corruption. I will not.
Never.
Na 200 million so muntia ye dey defend ya na me defend o me dey 1,000 2,000 na ye no so Okatakyie kura woni sika na ne wo ba bi na ma ne sika dia ye na wo obi a wonim nyansa wo ba betri sika ma no hey no ba sika ye je de pepia to ye de pepia to
Didi
aso ntesa o mo pe hu no ba bi onya ne sika fi na o mo nim de me ye no behind the scenes mo hu no so da. That is the mystery around me.
The opportunity to lead this country. The hardship is too much to bear. I think it's similar to the first question I took. We'll take some immediate action that gives hope to the people. Abolish the communication service tax.
A few moments later.
The NDC never promised to remove the communication service tax. The NDC spoke against it in Parliament. We said that we are not for it. We did not promise that we are going to take it down. And I demand evidence that proved that a senior NDC person or a manifesto in NDC had said that we are going to remove communication. Senior
NDC person. John Kai, and Atos Wanka. Now, what the young fan said, John Puanka. Atunwa Kasan, Tiedwa Kai. We said we are not for it. But if you are not for it, by inference, it means you will take it away because you don't believe in communication service tax. So, assuming without admitting that no even senior person of the NDC made any assertion or alluded to the fact that they will take away the communication service tax, your comment that you are making, it presupposes that you are not for it. So if you are not for it, what will you do with it? Exactly. Scam nebu a memo tantani adiane. Okakakyie si ani edu atem. Adian kontrol mpo aban. Scam no aban. Me de me bie manfo na ni o. Aso bia na e katum. Ubie na e katum. Manfo no. Na unim de ntia akoyesa. Sa kufuado ne baaye no. Obeya niema bi ni ade na wo ma akwan ma niema bi koso. Eti manfo na normalize lowering the bar. Eti de wo lower bar ne pa o. Ena yakufuado baba. Wonya sika ekoye nsuo mu nam restaurant ya. Manfo ne nti bi da. Enra chi ya adwo ma ba wonya adwuma da. Wotimi nya sika organize a boxing match ma Anthony Joshua mu nyina ba. Manfo ne boje so hwa wonya sika no wai. But the entire way no question of interest. And they say yes, oh, Akufuado be ye bi ntimunya won so nya bi. Na me ne ho akoka. Ntimunya wo mo. Manfo ne be tia na amowi kromfo. Ya wia wo mo awia a pente wo. Roman father. Manfo ne be tia no. Carpet wo mo da so nya ne awia. Say goodwill now. Hey. Boadu. Why are there? Organizing football, a boxing match until Joshua Maba, reviving our boxing. And can you say? Now, so the time, no more years so a year, buy your fun to make my appeal for the people. Hey, Sharaf, you. Go, Wamanka, Manfon so man. There's a Menamboka. Mofa, come over the Cranka, come say, if you want wine service tax, no problem count.
Communication service tax.
Bobby, she's on here, yes, now, my husband said, come on, be brilliant, so close. Marie, money. Now, medical catcher, say. Daniel, a branch no share kitchen. So picture no I am tell you subano. Bakono ana when young who are bruching watch. Na share a baku so didn't want be. Dear what boko to name a yina with Jinawa. Then I acquest a city of Bobo Diahono. She share no bra. Aha, you be you suit dear why. Na manfo ne frame kadechi obekami onkabi ye wie show no ebema finality ehefa ne yeko ehefa ne yeba ne nyina ebekabi wa why na ye wie nso a me mu wura ambulance service ni wia MPP kwasi asema ye die nyina meka if you dear na abranche no hye ne yere keche what the manfo na dwene ni di agro na ye me ya obi tieni o after one would the entire Kwame Nkrumah share na the content of the media or regulate and if a picture be a branch na upload wo a yen Facebook na oka say Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia na whiskey si Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia anim na me hwe nipa wo madwene mu do me buo mo na omugu ase no me hey how did you get this picture na download the picture ni na zoom keke na unso hwe bi say ye no kore okay so picture we no dey dada wo mo say Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia first of all obi a wawura Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia fie bi anim say ho we nya Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia fie che dem make you and was say Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia na tiwore ne nsa to niti won say nipa no wa kire ntu na wo hu na ida no wagye adi awa abra ye camera ni ade kofi ya se otimi zoom picture ehwe da sani and download ade na mfra branch ni page wo en zoom anhwe se ye Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia mpa hey doctor hey say oh mind baby adu stupidity has become the order of the day. People no longer use their brains anymore. They don't think, they don't use their brains anymore. So simple thing would have asked you say mami zoom me in na nipa what 20 Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia dey doing then zoom in more so betimi zoom in more no mo hwe na manfo ne musa say Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia na nim no ma so ye red ana eh na dia nipa ne ye bisebio Danny, obetimi zoom in more. The kind of lies this guy continues to play with the minds of the people. Danny zoom in. Na manfo no an hweti Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ni. na dia no wode manfo na adwene ye ne saa
equalization
we go am page na say hey Dr. Warensa kramoni Warensa ti Dr. Mamadu Bawumia na dawi kwa mafo Dr. Mamadu Bawumia ni ana na no hu nwi se wo sapo yi na dia asem ni Kobi Dr. Mamadu Bawumia one dawi so manfo na je di wanzumi in wase Dr. Mamadu Bawumia Warensa editor in chief the day adwuma na ne yere ye the day adwuma na ne girlfriend wa mo che no ye enya editing enyu an nu yesam eti ade no ode ye manfo na dwene me dage ne ho amenti ase how can this picture be Dr. Mamadu Bawumia
Bisa
akwesha sewa ebi ame ne mani nya Dr. Mamadu Bawumia ni
Bisa no
yeah omo equalization so dia
on pay equalization there ya
zeja safa no yodi eni mu
na odi ani mu sua do dia ni akiri nantie eno na woka na say bi kura flask eti ye hwe say
equalization neja
musumo se mbasa ni ami okura flask de ye de
zeja
so ndo afrikra mu ni mamba
enso
ana na no ba bi yes na tukasi enti no free nkra so na se menkasa sa na no mo ka no na me se mamo nkasa do market for so to da mutimi kanse
basa sana
nsembege enti mo amugu ni page na se no munsu mi picture ini o twa motro dada madwene wod madwene di agoro ene tro se ni watwa na da wo se de eti o se de twa tentente
long
go fi
and what they are doing with it
abranti ya ntete to a wod manfo na dwene di agoro kwa mafo say ya no de madwene for 4 years say ya we will be a bien to a magie di say Dr. Mamadu Bawumia na tewa ensasi na nimo
yene holy ya Dr. Holy
yan sore wo na afi yenko ambulance service
fire
obi amen kan susudua say ambulance service and then you be ready article 94(3) clause B
precise
na ya share the eligibility criteria for wanting to become a member of parliament what does the constitution says and then nipa no ye
indicate
yedi kan yenko ambulance service adumre me kan sisu say ma frɛ ambulance service mpanimfo a ɔmo ho ɛwɔ asɛm mu nyina na enkomo bi akoso ye bɛbɔ audio bi amoati enipa a wo betie ne no ye bɛkyerɛ wade what you say by 2016 na ambulance aka Ghana nyina ye 54 ehim fa ne scanify ye betie audio bi na audio ni ye betoa so later
exactly
tie de mekan yo audio ni ye betie na ye wia ye besa tie audio no dia aka no by we Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria wano watna ambulance service for 16 solid years. I mean 19 solid years as CEO of ambulance service. President Kufone appointed no. Yebeba be this ankomo no. From 2006 and watching us ya ambulance service CEO abesine. Ni yebehwe die ntia yentimi mpamo no. Wo ye die President Kufoba ye no. And wo ye senko wo ye ne ade. Na ono no ni botel de ban so ye per all inclusive governance. Etuba kaya what the Malamisa mo and Dr. Eei Papa Kwasi Ndumo Freddie Blame wo nyina wo twe wo mu wura ma memu e wa bra no mo nya people wo ye no ma ambassador at large Dr. Edward Nasigri Mahama wo ma na ambassador ni ade eti we mu nyina no ye no na NDC fo nanso president Kufo no mo ye adwuma no appointing as ambulance service Kofi utie nie ba no what na wa from 2006 Professor Mills ba ye ni ade so ye NDC ni ntia won ye pame no se ene di trase na ye na Akufo-Addo no nso ba ye ni ade afa dodo no e kan na yi no ne ayi na Akufo-Addo nso toda ye bɔ no wo ma ne tena ho ye betie nkomo e de na akoso allegedly no and I say this because audio no ma fresh abrantie e ogina ho abrantie e ogina wo ye panimpa wo wo ambulance service di na nkomo bi akoso ye betie na ya ba be chire mu at the right time and ye bedi nkomo we awie no iyoku national security BNI CID police CID we are going to provide you with a bank account details mon shase enkoye hwehwemu e de na ekoso ambulance service 3.8 million Ghana cedi bi e ko ambulance service omo de ye den 2016 time papa we na adwene say wo ko campaign no wo ko campaign wo ko NDC parliamentary candidate for Bole Bamboy e bo abra na wo chia as ambulance service CEO okoko lusu baye esa be fa na konwa e wo abra constitution ka clearly is against it e be hwedi nyina na oko 2016 no e de na see sika bi free baby e ko di ni ho wo de koye campaign when your questions say ne do me fo ni busa na ye bo audio ni wi a afa ne mu amati na ya shase na ye back Monday ya ne be bo the finality of the audio kofi komo ho ye di ka kire mo be bia corruption wo bia ye ni she be bia ye ni she ho with evidence na ye ka kire mo ya de ye hwehwere so mampani joma ama bebu amamu pa no bebu amamu pa esi ye bua no unravel all the corruption related matters and the man the Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria and ye nim komo mira wada roma wu ya appoint you 2006 under President Kufuor me no ka se wo ye nkoso hene ma rara na President Kufuor appointed no and what's na sia bedru sabri. Fast forward, and we are not going to say 2016. Obekwa running for a member of parliament on the ticket of NDC. Now go for article 94.3c, 3b. Danny, so when you win one, but there are 2 pages. For constitution in yanko article 94.3b. Ne zoom in Emma Manfonege. I catch him say we are a nation of laws. We are a creation of law. So I have to let you know the position of the law, what the other people are doing, and why it offends the law. It's yanko article 94, clause 3, B. Then if I call 94 first one and Sanwaba. If I call 94 first one and Sanwaba. Now we read the first line here. So already 94.3 I will say a person shall not be eligible article 94.3 a person shall not be eligible to be a member of parliament if he after yanko B or say you shall not be eligible to be a member of parliament. And there has been so many cases, Supreme Court no ruling on it. Says service any idea MPP versus NDC 2000. Any idea no Supreme Court no ruling on it. Say you cannot be qualified to contest as a member of parliament if A B no say if that person is a member of the police service. Prison service, the armed forces, the judicial service, the legal service, and the civil service, for which National Ambulance Service is a civil service. It is Obi Keso, as CEO of a National Ambulance Service. Now, what you mean, Yakukudro, as our Costande, as Member of Parliament, Emma, the NDC, in Bole Bamboy, and you then what you mean, Yakukudro, Emma back taking the position as the CEO of a National Ambulance Service. Question Yabusa, Article 94, it speaks clearly against it. So we are civil servant, you cannot qualify. As to how even the EC, Electoral Commission, looked, said, Waman Shema, Papa Wei, Professor Nuhu, qualifier because they were supposed to disqualify him. Precisely so. Per Article 94, they ought to have disqualified him. Exactly. But for some reason, he was able to beat his way through. Still, he was in the service. He was still a member of the public service. The civil service, I mean. So Article 94 clearly speaks against it. Now, Kofi Okoba, Yanka Unu says, Papa, and then in leadership, and I do 2016. Ya call 2017 baka ya Kufuor pension. Na ambulance haka Ghana nyina ya 54. Na sikane fahe. Media minim. Ye bet your audio bi. Na sa audio no. nipa bi a friend Mohammed Mashid dodo no friend MM no special operations unit commander at the head office and yes one no be dim komo na ono ne the right hand man of this man na ye be wono nie wono ne ade no na my friend no ene 3 times wamfa me ya wa so nim say audio no wo me ho me ya wa so say Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria nim say audio no wo me ho but reach out me nya wo mo if say media I text no ambesua no mo na mo ka media minim no mo say wo nya obi hu asem a man opportunity na make us my friend no eti ne betie audio no ene ya nsem na course 3.8 million bi buy ekodi he hwa mo na chei na hwa na nya hwan sa no moka eti iyoku CID ye mam information mon chance yanko national ambulance service we will provide you with bank account details
precisely
Obi see you way under the leadership ana ambulance ekufu ado kotobaye yes say the ambulance ne fa body ne banche check body ne banche BP e wa ambulance COVID you me I'm helping John Mahama so bet me abu ne mai
let him know
I'm not interested in so na buy be fail so I have to help him to unravel the corruption in our nation eti papa yi anya nwanwa so what na ase na ambulance service President Akufo Addo akofa ambulance 375 was say ya fire one do see the betch body and bunch and nobody got punished
precisely
they are someone
Call.
Omo yantafo samum ono ambulance man no na second audio no e be born Monday no omo yeso sa audio no kura no what this ambulance sika high dan ma ni nuanom ne na de nya and some mo obi yababoni nyina adwuma no aye no me say a service to God and country mesramu madama anya jo mama memu e be feli so president mama mebua wo CID mebua wo yeko mebua wo yase papa no you aye ne ade obi eti the ambulance service na fa body ne banchi ya punish obia papa na resign yes na mo be kaya before say your mama John number 1 be free so say ekoto ambulance bia na say the try ni ade ambulance saga no de japa ani ato force ho ba mu na papa leadership wa eti ni ma be bra happen estola papa ni team do team obojantim onko ba bia o na free audio no tie mu a ana iya ne ade say branch no on voice wo audio no so wo kire mu say say wono kura na tu nro ma papa no ma ne mu ye den enya me na meka ye tie audio ni wi a ni a hand no over to the CID na CID no ahwehwem no makoye o mo hwehwem nya sa hey
Imu oden
obi tie ni o me ya bua ma memwo no agina enya sa kwa mafo sramu a nya sa samo se no me maka Nicolo Machiavelli na mani wo ba bia medical I say some bua wo ma yi fake doctor me pamo na me say bua mo se ambulance service bibi koso ho na we no ambulance for no afrefre me personnel se no Okatakyie kabi maye asembesi na uniform ye show mu yi new uniform bi na ho asem ho ni abusa question wo mutimi koje invoice free wo bi o supply uniform ho na owia na oni ni nuan mo create ayi dia ni ade ye de momo tua ni panika se bia woni pande ba 1 cedi na woni ayi procurement officer na procurement officer no ni din de Alhaji Sanunu wada uruma ye beba ho abebusa questions de na ekoso ambulance service wo sikadie ekoso mu yibi na obi di invoice ba mu ama create companies ya mo ji invoice ni we na mo hwe a na mo tua no enipa ne supply we na mo tua ne momu sa na mo ya na mo wi a mo ankasa mo yinise ya for the interest of the public. The public must know. Gobi, one more creative company. Our money contract here. You bet your audio. Now, audio we are the Pamucho Madama. CID, Yoko, BNI, Japa, when here. Koko Wajuma. Gobi, it's yeah. No much as NDC Nikura. wo hamamfo no adwene wo bi opesi bi say wo MPP ni bia no na hupa na pewu na de na ye ma wo mo ka say Kufu adokura nyine ono so seja bomochichie wo ka say mo wonte na otena ho a now ya no ora yi ba ye enkrofo akunchire nioma akoma okuje to abla kwane no ora asem say papa no ti oyi ambulance service wo ye nioma ye so okuje to so we na na eboa ye we na wo mo kan say okuje to ye say we na eboa ye CID ye board you ni wia audio no first batch ye bebo second one Monday you bebo and where you deep analytical conversation akoso hey some wom
More fire.
Obi
Oh, hene.
enti papa yi ana wo hia obi se ebia ambulance service ye uniform no ye pefoforo enti moma ye foforo na nipa no so ama quotation se ni what the quotation ne ba yes oh san audio ne ka so otimi ka se quotation no kura wo no je mobile money nie na emom no ye de ye nkrofo a company e ba kwa kotu akoma ba etua
More fire.
it was J invoice ibu 240 Ghana for one a year uniform o wi akura no a yes say wo mo ya wo so ambulance service no national ambulance service ne de woni sika obetua ma personnel se no enti wo mo wo ba ko bi e friend MTAG emergency technicians association of Ghana enti MTAG no ana ba ye conduit between ambulance service and personnel se na wo mo de wo sika ato uniform no ne de bia to so ato ama personnel ne nyina ye beti audio nim enti BNI CID national security ye mamo information monko ambulance service so this is one of the invoices govi be na manfo ne hwe enti ye freeway Macams Ventures na ono supply ambulance ye can say uniform enti uniform green na mo hunu Mohammed Mashid say no when the supply na initially no or supply no mo so won fa be 10 bimra enti no invoice ni eno kwa no mo gi invoice no 23,600 no o ma amfa ade no na ye asi ni ade an wo mo call ye ekotua ne mobile money ne cash physical cash say o mo wie no o mo de akwa gi ni yi kakaka on de michiri ambulance service o na ono ye no so ni oni bi enti EMT o say MTAG no MTAG ne mra meto wo mo to first one wie ye ana wo mo supply about 1,000 omo supply wie no ana yes o personnel se na mo pebie no mo mra metuatua sika eti ye be ma bank account details CID mo konko hwem mo investigation nyina ye be boa be ma mo bank account details wo ma personnel se ni bi tua sika gu mo na 2 years ni from 2022 be sin ne personnel se no wo sika fabu ya gigi sika na gu mo enso ye wo mo hunu uniform
Exposing no.
CID ye kire mo djuma BNI yoku mufuma ni nkyere national ambulance service mesi ye be montie audio no
Hene koso.
gobi
Oh, hene.
na 1.36 million bi eno ye be hwe ade no no mo so wo mo fama no na adidi jaba mu ani bra baba o mo gi me invoice na mo ya sa ne invoice no enie na mo sa mo hwe ho keke na mo wia na mo de mo company akofa dia ene ani bra baba
More fire. More fire. Fire burning.
edi go fi ye beti audio audio yes Mohammed Mashid our year special operations unit of the year Friday and say head office one on the wall one chain right so wo hwɛ de yidia Mohammed Mashid na one papa yi ware fie baako Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria one ne ware fie baako da bio sa na wotie audio no a na wo yese wone papa no kura ne ade no wodi ansam ne nyame me ntimi kan nyina e kwa mafo ansam wo mo
More fire. More fire.
ansam wo sa na ye be kwa kotie audio no
Nkotoka me ha yare fo.
3-4. What's your name?
Nkotoka me ha yare fo ni omo yi.
Ni oncheni abem 3.8 million be release you doing election. See if I'm one election at the no. Owura no hu Professor Ahmed no hu Zakaria Adaruma efa he. Yes, accountability. Oba account to the people. Why? We no ye tie audio ni wi a. Oba account to the people. So Danny, young waste much time. Mo betie audio. A phone conversation between supposedly Abranchi Mohammed Mashid Dodwana friend na oya papa no right hand man and yes one will be doing komo na bepi ha you say yeah no yimi ade yi Sana Moka for the records.
Let me tell you something that I know that you don't think.
Tobo. So first part here mubeti. Some catch them say 2016. Ye real election no. Papa you call election. Oko stande. Professor Ahmed Nuhu Zakaria ko stande wo bole bamboy. Edienti na na ambulance 54 pe no kura ne bebre break it down. One time asudi audio no beka bibi na CID BNI Yoko monkonko hwem audio no na eka monkonko ye madwuma na monfa fax en mra mamfo yenti audio no allegedly in fact when I said I mean voice detector I detected the voice my friend 2 times wamfa enti Mohammed Mashid yentie mo amonim nso de munim no mo amonim the voice nso nim the voice na de enti ame ye ne se so mo hwehwa so mo de technicalities match me me lawyer ni ameba yentie Danny starting
and let me tell you something that I know that you don't think anybody knows. And I told one God went to file for the primary, he was using office money. When he lost and came back and MPP won, people were doing everything. By then, Mr. Simon was in charge of procurement. People used this thing. And I told them what they did to cover up from debt. For him not to be arrested. Sir, suppliers, at that time, if they had known you, they would have made you bring uniform. Yes, you bring uniform, they will do the right.
Danny, hold on. Come on, ye di mo maso emrem. Gobi. Mumbia masumo gobi. Or Kasimbi. Or say when he was going for the 2016 election. Oko standi as MP no. They gave him ambulance money.
More fire.
Na obekire sika no de na ese ye de ye tieni o what do you need no na wo kire se sika no ye de ma Professor Nuhu Zakaria no san sika no kura no it was meant for the repairs of ambulance vehicles. Eti ade a omo ye ne se audio na according to audio no ade a omo ye ne se ene ye se ambulance service auditors eba no ma sheda frefre suppliers se monfa spare parts mra ye de spare parts abegu ye wie pe ye so spare parts no monfa nko auditor no ko monfa nko ne am bibi kakra audio ni mu e beti ni nyina na Monday dia no yembe hyew obi Monday dia yembe hyew eti ye ntie Mohammed Majid yes your friend Baba dodo no friend Baba omo munim ne voice ndi omso ye ono a na me de me voice detector eti Danny saboni enti
yes you bring uniform they will do the right check and they will call you to come and collect the uniforms back and that's what they did. They will bring the press will bring spare parts. That time our name was just on radio stations everywhere that we don't have ambulances. It was those money. The money for the parts which he used to do his campaign. So we could buy parts for the ambulance. When
Serious.
They secretly covered it up. They will make the supplier bring spare parts. The auditors will come and check. When they go, the auditors will check and approve things. When they go, they will call the supplier to come and carry it. Yes, and I was in that and I was seeing all those things. And I told him that he was shocked. I said, you didn't know I know about it. I said, I knew all those things.
Okay, so Danny, hold on, pause, never back. Danny, follow. So, Mobetia, audio ni muno. Osi sika ye car say on fanya a year ambulance service in Wajuma. And what the core election. Now auditor sebano. And omu fresh suppliers. Edim rikade baye. Say ombra na omfamego. Now auditors be no mo kwa no masa fresh suppliers say me fa de
More fire.
Where Mohammed Majid Neko. Baba. Sasa na baba your friend nyasa. Me asini nua nso kra wo police service mu. What's it? Ambulance no. Wo ma che omo hugu o.
Omukum.
Oncheni. Obi. Mamfo no. Obi. Ye be boa ma memu na koso. Afi yenkoso ntie. Wa wie time na eyeda na omo anche no. Time wa aban sesan ye no. Eyeda na omo anche no. Yentie audio no. Yentie.
Yes, yes. So I thought he would have even said that we pay those who perform the election duties and use the remaining money to buy uniform and distribute for everybody. No, they hold this is 1.5 million down. Out of the whole the 3.8, they hold 1.5 million down. And then I asked me to request the rest. I wrote memo to request the rest of the money. And they shop, you know the amount they gave me out of the 3.8 million.
Okay, so Danny, pause it. Never back. Where another issue. So during election, supposedly a buying issue a 3.8 million at the ambulance service. Say ambulance service and find your operations. Okay. And according to the audio, ambulance service 3.8, you know, one more 1.5 million to what's it? What they know not just say chairman so more for 1.5 million to now or no Mohammed Mashid no and yes who say Yamano 20,000 per out of 3.8 million. Eti national security BNI yeah draw my attention. Obi, national security BNI we are drawing your attention. Maybe because ambulance service or Obi, 3.8 million aye issue you know. Yem konko tie ekwan ya omo fa so e che no dan sanfam ko back na bra back.
I knew all those things. And no.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
yes. So I thought he would have even said that we pay those who perform the election duties and use the remaining money to buy uniform and distribute for everybody. No, they hold this is 1.5 million down. Out of the whole the 3.8, they hold 1.5 million down. And then I asked me to request the rest. I wrote memo to request the rest of the money. And they shop, you know the amount they gave me out of the 3.8 million? So 20,000.
You that did everything.
I'm telling you, 20,000. 20,000 things. The 1.5 is only.
Pause me. Not just audio no. Actually, 3.8 million Ghana cedi in a buy. Now, no, when you 20,000 Ghana cedi pe. One chenny be bum, ye cheddy, and your man 20,000. Near man so often your day. Eddie Dijabem, National Security, BNI. We are going to provide you with even baby or mojiche personnel in Isika Koguyeno. You be providing with a bank account. Mobile Kwaku shim. Yamujumana Yamre. Moon Congo shim. What? I go Eddie is Eddie January a day. 20,000 out of 3.8 million. I buy, you know. Yanko Suntie.
Who knows what they are going to do with it? 1.5 million. Now, the amount they start to request for it to be used to pay every year, he was paid 50,000. Accountant 40,000. My immediate boss after operations 40,000.
Danny, kuachika kreb na bra. Eti Kobi, audio no said ye see chase can. We 40,000, we 50,000. National Security, BNI. President John Dramani Mahama respectfully said, there is something going on at a National Ambulance Service. May draw our attention. Mohammed Mashid, audio yesi ya nene, mu amunim no. Na nioma bi koso, it may bachelebo. Mumra National Ambulance Service. Na second audio no kwa the airtime. Obi, and you beya wajuma mandi. First audio yi, eye kwan yo mufa so a supposedly, wa mudi sika ye de beya ambulance wajuma 2016. Papa edi kwa ye ne campaign. Tienyo, owie ye na last election year, you released 3.8 million at the ambulance service. Audio ne say, Sasika no, ono de wonya 20,000 pe, na binya 50, ebinya 40, ebinya say, yenkonko tie se do mo chisika.
20,000.
You that did everything.
I'm telling you, 20,000. 20,000 things. The 1.5 is only him and accountant who knows what they are going to do with it. 1.5 million. Now, meanwhile, the amount they charge request for it to be used to pay every year, he was paid 50,000. Accountant 40,000. My immediate boss, after operations, 40,000. And they gave me 20,000. I'm telling you. I thought it for nothing at all, they would give you like 100,000.
For all that you did?
Yes, 20,000. He went on leave when he came on this Monday. Was it Monday? After Friday, no. I entered his office, welcomed him back from leave, and then he was also thanking me for the hard work I have done in the history of ambulance. They have never gotten such amount of money before. So I should keep it up, a whole lot of stories.
Go and bring again.
If you really appreciate what I did, you would have shown me that you really appreciate that. You give me 20,000. Yes, sir. So, in fact, the way we wanted it to go, no, it's not moving like that. And he also realized it, and that's why he don't want us to get certain positions or get certain levels. Because he knows that at least if some of us are able to get to some level that we have authority, we will change the service. And once we are going to change it, no, definitely we might not even say it, but it will be obvious. People will see. And he feels that you are taking his glory. But what all that we are doing is just to support your administration for it to look better, to succeed. And I told him in the meeting, the committee, I even told him that, look, I suggest that we, the badge ones, we started the service and we sacrificed everything of us to make the service what it is. I suggest, if not award class to some of our people, but recognition to us. As if I poured petrol into fire. The man insulted me in the meeting. I tell you, it wasn't easy. He gave to me and even said our badge is the most useless badge so far among all the badges. Sir, what I guess, sir, I came home, I couldn't stand it, and I sent him message. And I thank him for making us know we are the useless, but I am not happy. If I said something or if he's not happy with me, he should deal with me. As an individual, but he shouldn't involve my innocent colleagues because I'm the one who made that suggestion. They are not here to know. So I sent message and I told him I'm really not happy for the way he insulted me. However, he's my father. If he cannot discipline me, who can discipline me? But I wasn't happy. I want to express my displeasure about that to him. And then he should deal with me. If he has a problem with me, he should deal with me as an individual and not to involve my innocent colleagues. Then he WhatsApped me back. for that, but if I may.
Okay, so Danny Jinaho, Yababani Ababe. So Safena will join here. Where a conversation between supposedly Mohammed Mashid and your ambulance service special operations inspector and as a director. Our new be Dinkomo. Na watch the cost ambulance service, and we are saying that we are going to help John Dramani Mama Memu. It's John Dramani Mama, Yoko, BNI. A lot of things are going on at the ambulance service. And way a bomochichi of free should say Bekasabo or Denchamo, and what's me in a change. So I am entreating. Menoka say. Wamuji personnel and Mamoto Church on social media. So when I go say you boss na no go pay NDC for say munko gwase o and no say ya na ayi and sansa dali the start here you say ya a better form heat beba fire gobi we heat beba and be chena heat na and we call on the appropriate agencies to start the investigations now. Iyoko should start their investigations now into the activities of a National Ambulance Service. Sika yedema womono 3.8 million yedema omo doing elections. Omo de yedai. Omo chene say. Omo mra mechere.
More fire.
Professor Nuhu, Zakaria. Now your audio, no audio is about 1 hour long. Okay? Don't worry your head. There is so much in the audio. I need you now to form one. The people who understand how our money is being used for.
More fire.
And what the single room. Oba ko hwe ne nase fin the quote ne shirt o de Facebook na me ya kire se ya wia o musika no nkwasiafo o mo fra me kwasiafo ne na wonya kwasiaga se bi mpraduasa ya wia o sika o bi ka cho se ya wia sika de wo ka kire no ani abre no wadwe ne no cotton wool ne wo fom General, sanity. Now when I shall say, we want the phone, no phone. Well, I should just want let down. The professor knew you busa question 3.8 million. A bedio ho, more the year day, much di according to the audio. You busa question. Say, I don't know contested or NDC. Take it so. That's still our CEO of a National Ambulance Service, which is an affront to the Constitution.
Precisely. More fire.
And beyond the Constitution, public service a code of conduct, it even speaks against that kind of behavior.
More fire.
We are calling on President John Dramani Mahama. We are finished Janaba. First of all, stand as a member of parliament there. He does not fit to lead a public service and civil service. And for that reason, we entreat John Dramani Mahama to build the confidence and the trust in the service. This man must go. President Mahama, Papa, 19 years in the service as the CEO. The man must go. Investigations into the activities that goes on there. CEO at one place for 19 years.
Let him know. He speaks something.
More fire. Yes, I did. I just said, one name one Ediana. Your child, one name one nature. One name one. Yes, I did. President Mama. So also on per corruption. And your whistleblower, my blower mouth with evidence. Any other day. What blow whistle? When the someone immediately, President Mama sack this man.
Exactly. So,
on grounds of so contested he must be sacked. And investigations must be institutionalized right here and here into the activities of a year. Now, procurement officer, your friend Alaji Sanunu, so for invoice. Is it true? So no for my creative companies. I'm one contract Mamo. Is it true? Investigations, Auditor General. Investigations must go on. Questions. That is what for the records is for. Not any other thing. Not Kwasiani Abua. Na yet now, next audio and the next audio on Monday. audio ni ade yebebo no Monday. Yeah, we can only provide evidence to the appropriate authorities. If they decide not to act, we will let the people know. Some man for now acting. Attorney General so interested. We be we are. Yoko so interested. CID so interested. And so we better chi won to many ane. Yeah, who say animal kingdom. 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. It's a National Ambulance Service. Professor Nuhu Zakaria. Diana Koso. Obi, we have been your catcher MPP 4 months. We when you service in move. And the Kana Kufadu, the Boon, we are going to show. What can't want it? Na sabre beba se ye be hwani aye party ni ye nsemfunu for general secretary a picture to so ne ne nkomo wa ha for MPP general secretary picture to wada unyane akosia MPP general secretary menu akodua ade asemwa kobi kodua e menua Papa. Ada na wo tina ho am mo yensemu na wontimi bai to him. More fire. Obi an so nche MPP. Obi anya kase nche MPP. MPP so chen ye nyina da. Fire. Enipa bi na atua price bi am build the MPP. Efie no amotimi no. People have paid the price for. Let them know. Ba force akoto. Kwame Nkrumah che ne ekoto jail. Sapepepe. Ya hwehwa na ne ehu no. Fire. The case of Ria Akoto. Fire. NLM activities and no near namu NLM near the buy the bebo UP ni mu and the bebo NPP mu nothing people's party e ba for me UP tinkophobia tua sapepepe ohini afa manfo no ba Victor Osu watuaneka Abraham Ponsa watuaneka Jatoka Liu watuaneka Aji Antomo omo nyina ye bi sapepepe Dr. Selby mo ade ba no na fe ye nya kwan ni aye ne ba ye ya akukudo no omudi party no anim no Canada Japan moro so ba wo mi amoro so Kwabene Japan moro so anyasa we are all under the law precisely so the sister general secretary issue a command as at May 4th May 24th fatu so for ni release ne to so I was me anya campaign if it's a party in baby abedu no enye de ehia ne campaign ever semfunu ye no ade ko opposition go bi eno an ye no afa yes ye mu de general secretary aka go bi na wo person will lead the party no the general secretary of the party aka wo se wo mu it will be the lead the party kwamafo ade na koso ye party ni mo nim ka kire o ma tantan be no kobi ani ye nyire ntimi hwe ho nsebiri adon kan okore nkire let them know ana ebi no abaye kase ye chen party no ade be no general secretary se me ye campaign sabre be bia adu no enye no ne nkomo ekwan be ne be fa so party no agija no enkabom beba akono beba na obedru sam pempensuo ya enye de ye ne de ye ho no na we troma ni we Kade Japan crofo to mane baumia crofo to mane kwame abro nye so mi aso nkwa didi o su bempa na na funu hwe ase won so mi aso nkwa didi ade aba ne ye ho no na munim kasa chen hwan munim support chen hwan ye nyina ne ya se ba bia ya bedu yamra down yanwene yanya hyehyeye party ni was structures ewo mra yenim kama ye bie what mose mompene mon call mo nchirima ne mo supporters ni to order mose mompene ba omia nam ha Kwabene Japan nam ha ayi wa nam ha ajaba no de yenya miye yakura no Katrina Feku me ama me no nam ha ayi friend say how akum say ono so me mo miye no nyina ma no mo so nam ha ade ba no na fe ye divide the party ne further into abyss ni enka no korenkyere yo ni nyina hwe ho ni yes party no na party akọ gugu mu aba no say ni solve problem panini party ni obia mu obia ana ye nyina gum ni ye ho fi we didi we yatam na we didi we yatam ti ye ntimi nye sober reflection kakra more fire ade ba ye ho sa more fire And some flew na no behena. Yes, Joy FM say, Wokoye debate ni ade. Na debate ni Fabra ni Wokoye debate ya. Wokoye debate for a miracle, a spokesperson for Baumia, and a lawyer Kwasi Kwate, spokesperson for Kennedy. Sabre nkomo eni here. Ah, mo mama Joy FM ne wan ya set agenda mamo. Ma dwene nyadwuma. Ade ba no. Ni ayi ho basasa. Hey, party ni binmu abre ho ogofi. Video mo mogya ne to ho. A share party. Na ma ba beto. All of a sudden, conservative party that believes in ideals and principles. Even see about modified. Ni ayi more modernica. Ade ani jamboree. Look at the caliber of people who wants to even lead our party.
Precisely.
Party no your fire hata. I might say the caliber of people who thinks that they qualify to lead our party.
Precisely.
More fire.
No. I bet say now the crazy candidate me any open.
Yes, Peter.
Obi, I never near tantantas. You mo be nya say yi ni ade o. Na ye party no ni ade yi no. And ye hunu so bia mra down. Na fe yan hihye. Osu be mpane miam nua abronye na no abronye me keka bi kire na de achi wono so frɛ me wo keka bi kire me so keka bi kire ne ye wi na mka kire se kwa me brafom ni anyina yam building osu be mpane nanim tantam me mpana nim ahwenti me frɛ no abronye de bitimi ka kire se kwambafo brafom ade achi yana kwambafo asa akofa kana Japan asi wo twitwa na da kwa be de ba no me ne odi nkomo heavily ensam de ebi wo obi abo Meti ensam a wo me bo kwa me woni mu ntia.
More fire.
Party sa bere nya bra ye no nsa. Ade ba no. Ana me ya abofra no. Me ye me nioma sa abofra. Me nyini ye no. Me ye me nioma sa pe. Yes sir. Me am trust nioma ni bu ho ne ade a. Enu say loyal ladies fu ya de. O mu invite me am come speech. Question ba ko nipa ba ko busa me. Ene say o nioma bi a wo ka fa ye MPP ni aye ho ne ade no. Eno ka wo bi ne me ko position. Me position is very clear. Say mo ye bone na me kan ye dia. Me no me ho. Na mo ni e bia for the interest of the party. On hindsight, committee me kind of fufro.
More fire.
Now so no ni nyini. We grow into perspective.
Precisely. So
afa ye de nyini ni ade na still ade ya ade. E de be no.
Backward.
You got them one grow.
E de be no. Maybe I do the here na one be lead, one dey do one dey fire here na one dey yes. Bia ye kasi ye blame obia. Ye be nya obia blame no. Ba omia ye kramoni ni blame no. Kana Japan ke ka bi kira ye ni blame no. Wa mo nyina ma ka bi a kira mo ye. Fe mu nsu anyansa kakra bra fi.
Fire.
Ni am build the party. Chichere ko back. Mene kwan by reforms by and ye de beba. Ba ma manfo ne ko asa do. Kwan by ne be fa so manfo no come back to us. That is the kind of conversations we should have.
More fire.
Individual interest is superseding that of the larger group.
More fire.
Exactly.
Instead of us to calm down, be sober, all of us, and say that, gentlemen, we have done enough. At this point, let us all be sober and think deep how we can build our party. Once again, Mr. Debbie, Mom Penisa, Namina Miwosika, Namina Mikabrofo. Election wa mo kwa mo kotuatua sika ma manfo ah manfo ni gigi sika wia afi o mo koso o mo ko frank crofo se general election mo nkonkoto a o so na agi fridge di gate bi ko if some no nyina kokoro motie ba ko o to ye nya 5000 media me koto am koto no kwa me di me fufu kwa ba ni e be fa so e be hwa so be sa problem enya na e mo da dwene na nsem funu ni adie e dia ba no
Fire.
Fire them. Fire bend them all.
Constituency in this kind of boy hobra. Say you to one ye wo abemu. Na constituency executives be the dia. Wo mbenya adwuma ya. Just wo mu dwane be se ne ko sha buruchiri. Wa bra ye hioma mama campaign. No kwan ba ne be fa so. Ideas. And when here at this point. Party ni ye co opposition 2 minutes ayeso ye ni hwe enso mo ye galamse ni ade am koka mo se party here ska party ni hefa na mo diska na ba ade ba nyam funu ni ye ne sa hey party nyam de awo me yes me me abebo mo no Bia me take on am say enya hwe. Party ninka bo mu dia. Me ran fee o. Obi. Me ran fee. Na say mo am beje di say me kasa mrante no ba wan mra sisi ya. Me twa mo mfia papa. I'm telling you. Me enuru ho. Yenyina mra down. Let's calm down. Let's build a party. Party no amu join ya na e makono. Party no na aramponsa mu di. Da rocha mu di ani monteni. Edu baby will share the leadership of MPP now share na kono bia ye na ko kura do na mo de ni nyina da ni jamhuri na ken obusa ni pan say what are the ideals and the principles on which the formation of MPP was that they don't even know. Precisely. Instead of you to be thinking of ideological institutions that will instill the principles in the people, you are not there. How do you even modernize the ideologies to fit into the current youth, you know? Said you are modern. And yet, first, Nanka call Legone, Ike University, who call the various institutions, tertiary institutions, MPP no akono. But me at not the jamboree is in Funu when there was idea Bianco so Yensia, Yanwene, Yeneshe. Nothing goes into what we do. I don't know what you're saying. Hey, when you're careful.
Oh, fire.
Party your Biadio. Biadia. And will be a woman percentage, so woman 100%, Miss Woman 100%. Who are one and one?
Fire. Fire them.
Open Baumia, Pebaumia. Open Canada, Pump, Canada, Open a Quabeneja, Pump, Cobeneja. Can you bet me a yo?
Exactly.
Not in the day.
Baumia bet me a bet me a B. Namashano said you were tea. Say anything in a Montua Manu. Can I Japan what to say? What to say? No, to me, you say nano. Mo German one a day soon ABC. Quabre Japan. Say what here? Say what here? This I don't show your coffee by Omiasi. Baomian, where your cramoni, who are reclaming, who are making way in a year, dear. Nakane Japan. And on him Cassa, no, I dear bay, Munyanko Sassamon.
Teach them how to lead.
General Secretary, Bianson Chair Party, Profobido Mojana Feli, Messia Jahine, Satam 1992, Moko Busako was Sergi, Moko Busako Nobo was Sergi. No, Munina Sro 96. So Mobako a year, JJ Rollins, Kobusa, Messia Pacosi, or Nipa Panico Kusi, or Muna Sokos was Sergi, a free Joshua, a Joshua Gabe. And the one more free, a year Joshua Fanche Quaso, a Tia or Doyafe, and the one more Befakubasi, and Ramu Driampo. Ever fun of one rumble for to a siwa.
Fire.
When in brown bray,
fire.
Or Tunica intercity in street more than what the Kosi was said. Moko Busako was said. The kind of sacrifices our fathers have done for this party.
Fire.
Fire them.
No fire in Kwafifa. And they Ghana Yabon Samaranese, Coco a Greek the idea. Moko Busa President Kufosa, more fire in Kwafifa the day, a yes, a Coco a Greek an idea by. President Kufotiase, Obiako Busano.
Fire.
Former DC of a Jusugame, one of the Greek cocoa idea by President Kufotitu. That is the kind of sacrifices some of us, our forefathers, have contributed to our nation and the party.
More fire.
And you sit down and you keep on doing nonsense. Be careful. Catch it up.